The daily journey, if you will, continues. It always kind of like takes me out a bit that it's so much more zoomed out, throws me off. So you will have a 4-2 and then some 1-4s. So, I mean, this seems good. 2-3s seem good here to me. That also seems good. And then probably this. Cliche uncles? Why not? Why not? Well, well, well. A good start. Good start. So I know that, or at least I believe Chad had told me that the daily, if you did it multiple times, like the rounds would be the same enemies or something. I could be misremembering that, but I believe that's what was said. What I'm wondering is, surely there's not, the roles can't be the exact same, can they? Maybe they can. That feels like there'd be a lot of hard tracking there. Levels, when those happen, rolls, non-rolls, do the rolled things go over into the next one? Kind of doesn't work because then new tiers are unlocked. Yeah, I don't know about that, but... So, okay, here's what I'm thinking. These are all going to be 3-2s? Yeah. So that still trades. That's trades. I was thinking I could pig. How much do I want the pig, though? I guess if you do this will trade because like the first hit will thing and then the spawn thing will thing. And then, yeah, okay, sure. Sure. I don't have any levels guaranteed going into turn 3, but it's not the worst thing, I guess. Maybe. Maybe. Pretty easy to draw up so far, but I'm not exactly used to the... Don't start on exactly what I was about to start doing. Don't jump to start doing the normal things because we could see what they have and maybe it matters. A 3-6. Can't really trade with that unless I meat bone something. Right, this is the turtle pack. These will be 4-2s. A 5-4 in the back's a little scary. That can trade with a 5-4. This is going to shoot for 1, so we don't want to have any... Oh, actually, this is going to shoot for 3. That's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. I'm basically trying to decide, do I want to fuse the crickets and have 2 ants because they give health, or do I want to have a 3-3 ant? And I mean, I guess I'm still going to be rolling and stuff, so that's the other thing. I guess do this first. I'm more likely to want... Okay. That's big. That's big because now this in front trade situation. I like that a lot. Trade. Something gets sniped. Something is going to die by the snipe, likely. But everything else will trade. And then... Probably means we need the ox involved, so we run it like this, so that the ox... We could get unlucky if the mana snipes the ox. That could be bad news. That could be bad news, but I'm gonna hope that doesn't happen. I'm going to hope that does not happen. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We will take that. My music has stopped. Continue, please. I mean, you know, you'd rather the win because I believe you get more... I'm dying. I believe you get more, you get more stuff from it, but... More mustache, but I don't care too much about the score. I just want to get my first run where I get through 14 and beat 14. given that I only do one run at a week. So, you're going to be a 3-4 because of this? Yes. We would like the pig to match up with the pen gobble, I guess. I guess you could also... No. You could only match this up if you guaranteed this got the health from it. I get... Well... Does this work? 3-4? No. I was trying to think, is there a word you can get hit here to then trigger and then like kill 2 things or something? But not... The math doesn't math there. Math does not math. I will take this level. Those are interesting things to have on the team. They're interesting things to have on the team. I will give you a meat, actually. I think that makes a lot of sense. So now you attack for 4 and trade up front, which seems good to me. And then the rest, I think we keep as is. Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm interested in Worm Rabbit here. That seems up my alley. I believe the Celtics game is finishing up soon here. Sniping the ant is the snipe that we want. It could have gone poorly, I guess, otherwise. Nah, we're in the 3rd quarter, almost at the end of the 3rd quarter. Celtics up by almost 20 or something. All right, we gotta sell this is the time to sell the pig, because this does not have the amount of health that is the amount. Okay. Okay. Sure. We're in turn 5. I suppose a level makes sense. A hippo. That seems like an interesting unit to have, but hold on, what's going on here? So this is an 8-4, so this will trade. Then we have this. This will basically this is gonna have a lot of mana. Might have. I think we probably got to move this up here. Yeah, I think we got to move this up here. This will be 2-4. It'll trade with this. The mana's probably gonna snipe something. Oh wait, but this jumps up front first. Hold on. So that's gonna be a 7-6. That's not so great. I hit one of the things I wanted to hit. 7-6, huh? I think I gotta run it. You wouldn't want bad internet on your worst enemies. It's worse than clear no internet. I think that's kind of true. Uh-oh. Okay, a draw again. We take that. We take that. We take that. All right. Definitely time to get a hippo and give it a Gallic and get a rabbit health. Okay, you make things spooked. So we would want the things that are perkless. Yeah, so this getting perkless and then getting the melon on top of it makes a lot of sense. This will two-shot that. Then chip. Then, well, let's see. Kill. Kill. Then this will be a 2 attack. Hit. It'll be at 4. This does 4. Although I guess... No, you do this so that then it gets the buff and then does a little more to that. We might actually still lose here. We might still lose here. I really want a worm to show up. That's tough. I also haven't seen a pill for the ant, which I would be okay with. I mean, we could... I mean, if we pill this and then get an apple, I guess, but... We're going to be approaching tier 4s here, so... Yeah, okay. Hippo did the hippo thing. Garlicking. Great. Should have undone that, but okay. Pill or... and levels on any of those, really. Okay, pill, I will take it now. Sure. It gets all that stuff, great. It's in the front. Worm level. I'm happy with this. I mean, the giraffe will now be the next one out. I did not look at their team at all, which I'm supposed to, so that's a little awkward. This summons 2 things, but you're only gonna have 1 position. I kind of almost don't know if there's a world where my order even really matters a lot here. I think this is the order well, okay, what about the hippo? So, these will trade. It'll summon 2 3/3s. I guess we want the hippo to eat the 3/3s and get the stats, so that makes sense. And then you do this. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. It also means the ox might take one of the mana hits or something. Oh, this jumps up front after too. Well, that confused me. I kind of want to watch that again. Can I see that again? What happened? Oh, the hippo was not big enough to kill because of the thing they spawned was too big. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Rhino is another good unit, I guess. I don't know if we have the room for that necessarily. The ox is existing. It's not necessarily where we're looking to be, I guess. So let's see. This jumps. Yeah, this is gonna. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about all that. Trying to think, is there where would I want the hippo to be? This is gonna be, and then it's gonna block damage. So it's gonna be a 4/5. Then it's gonna die from the worm on the second hit. Worm will still be alive a little bit. I guess the brain cramp jumps first. Right? And then the hippo could eat it. Because this should hit the last melon hit. And then this will get a little bit of health from that. And then ideally the drop bear lives. And then. So, okay. Sure. The cow obviously would be kind of good with the rabbit and everything, but gain health to the next turn. I'm tempted to just hit the rhino instead of the giraffe, just to have a guy that does a little bit more. I think that's okay. All right. I didn't math in the. Yeah, but see, that was the hippoing that I was looking for. Sushi seems great here. Well, actually, I guess this. I guess I should have rolled. Well, no, I'll do this. If I got a chocolate, I probably would have wanted it on something else anyway. I think chili here is good value, especially because it. I guess the first hit won't kill this. Is it? Wait, are we in? The turn number is even. It is not. Otherwise, gain 12 mana. Okay. Well, we should kill the Tetzel worm with the double chili. That seems like a great move. That seems like a great move. I would, well, the seal might be going too much, right? That might be a little too much. But there's part of it that's like, what if you sell this next turn, buy a cow, or sorry, garlic the rhino, buy a cow, get the milk, don't use the milk yet, buy a seal, milk the seals to get more attack to, there's something to that. There's something to that. And hopefully the chili does what I want here. It did. Kind of exactly what we were looking for. And Hippo is doing Hippo things. 69! Okay. So, we sell this. We garlic you. We health you. We cow. We sell. We buy. We that. We that. Because in theory, right, we're getting a lot of health from the rabbit, and then the seal's attack stats can offset that. That's the theory. Now, order-wise, I don't think that would have changed any of my purchase order there, but this guy is going to be big because it is an even turn. It's going to be a 20-20. And I don't know what toy they have, I guess, but oh, that's not a toy. That's the XP one. Oh, God. Wait, what is that? What does this do if it's level 3? Is it 150%? So it's like a 25-25? Werewolf will go before salmon? You're so right. You're so right about that. This will still have... I guess this will be a 10-10, because +1 from Ginger and then 2 from this will be a 10-10. So this can do 2 hits, chip down. This will still be a 20-20. And, well, no, it'll be a 22-22 because it's still getting 2 stats from this. And so then 5, so it'll be a 12. And this won't be enough to kill it. So we would want to... We would want to throw in the seal here to kill. And then the hippo does the rest. I think that's what we want. I think I mathed that correctly. Throwing the seal as a little fodder fella. I did not calculate that it gets attacked, so the worm does not get to do 2 attacks. So I guess if I did that, I would have, what, had a rabbit in front as well? Like, it would have been like that or something? So that these kind of help chip the thing, and then... Even then, I don't know if that works. Anyway. Okay. I mean, there's some pretty good things here. You have a bunch of jumpers, and when they jump, they get stats. Oh, so wait. Give it +1 and 2 health once. Does that mean it only... Oh, that's before any friend attack that does that, too. That's crazy. Wait, why is it in front of the behemoth, then? Shouldn't it be behind the behemoth to technically give that a buff, too? I don't think I can beat this. I feel like my team has been pretty good here, but... Doesn't seem like it's gonna be good enough. Does not seem like it's gonna be good enough. I mean, this has ambrosia, so it's gonna become a 8, 9, 9, 11. This is a 9, 11. I guess I do a little chip. Wait, could I kill the frog? I can kill the frog. And then these don't get buffs? That's gotta be at least somewhat good. Then what jumps after that is this? So I should have something else there to take the hit of the melon. And then... this could, I guess, kill the brain cramp and gets a little bit of stats left. Alternatively, is there a world where this is never going to be enough to shoot and kill folks? This is 9 damage, which is not enough for that unless the seal hits it. It's still not enough because that's 10, which is notably not 11. which is notably not 11. I'm trying to understand. Okay, so Worm in Front still is good to me because of the whole, it should kill the frog, so I don't have to math it after this one. That's what I'm hoping takes place. And so then that jumps. This, I guess, takes one hit of the melon. Not quite enough to kill it the turn at, like the second hit. I guess we want like this to be able to kill this, get a little bit more attack, and then try to like kill it with the last couple. So I guess this is the order I want, I think. I hope. I pray. This is... I don't think we're winning this one, but like maybe maybe the randomness of the attacks work out. Okay, so we killed the thing. That did not do what we wanted. Oh, but that did do what we wanted. Okay. Holy moly. Okay. Wait. I guess I would rather the steak. I guess. Well, it's kind of weird. This doesn't even like do anything anymore, but okay. Now what? You make the last enemy crisp. Sure. You don't have any tier 1s. Hippo did clutch. Hippo did clutch. I'm potentially interested in getting rid of the rhino, but it may be too late for that because of all of that, so. Make the first enemy cold. Rice for triple effect. So we want that to hit probably this guy. This doesn't make 3 things cold. It makes the first enemy triple cold. Okay. Right? I think that's what that's saying. So we want this to basically die from that, because we want the steak, I think, to trade with... Well, wait a second. Ah, shoot, it's an even turn. Shoot, it's an even turn. Also, this is doubled. So this is gonna be 12 damage to something in the back, so that's just an automatic kill. That's pretty rough. I don't really want the hippo to take that damage and lose the garlic, though. Okay, well, what would we rather... Okay, hold on. So this does 12. This does 10. This... So I guess, in a sense, this does more damage. If they're both gonna die to the crisp, then we probably want that. We want the worm in front. I guess the chip damage is kind of... Okay, so we're doing 10. We're doing 20. We're doing 10 damage. This is going to then hit the rabbit. Oh, which I guess means this does do more. It's gonna hit the hippo for triple cold effect, which gives this... Oh, rhino dying of a crisp should snipe? No, because it's when it does a knockout, right? Not when it gets knocked out. It's not a feint ability. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding something, but... Does it count itself getting knocked out when it crisps itself? That would be weird. Okay. You're gonna gain... Oh, this is gonna immediately kill the rhino. Oh, it's gonna gain so much health. It's gonna gain so much health. So this isn't even gonna get to attack. Yeah. And then we're hoping that... I don't even know. I don't really see a way to win, but I think that would be the order if there was a chance to win. It did not do the thing as you described. But again, we did not get there. I mean, it feels like this team had the recipe of the stuff you want, you know, food synergies and such. I don't even necessarily feel like it took too long to get there. But maybe it was. Maybe I should have not done the seal and just went all in on a hippo. I don't know if that would have even really worked. I'm curious to know, because I don't know people that do it, but like, is it really hard to get to the last floor of the daily usually? I mean, I guess I'm only giving myself one shot, but I thought the team was pretty decent. There was a couple of turns where I felt like I wasted a little bit of gold, like, you know, 1 turn or 2 turns of giraffe or whatever. But felt like it had the stuff to beat it. It's also tough facing new units, I would say. The new, not that old units can't be good. A lot of the old units have permanent scaling, which is strong. But ailment teams and stuff that's kind of tricky, because you need a lot of scaling to beat those, you know what I mean? So a good attempt, maybe. Or maybe you think it wasn't. That's fine too. That's fine too, honestly, but we did our attempt of the daily. Maybe next Sunday will be the day. But until then, peace.